Hey everyone, it's me Vanessa. I'm making a video for my week 135 post-op VSG surgery. Back in January of 2014, I was at my highest weight of 280 pounds. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on March 13th of 2017 at 235.2, and as of this morning, I'm sitting at 151.8, which is a gain of 2.8 for the week. A loss of 83.4 since surgery, and a total loss of 128.2 since my highest weight. Now, this past week has not been my best. Thursday, all the way until Thursday, I should say, I was on track pretty much, eating what I needed to eat. I weighed in, it was Thursday morning, I weighed in at 147.8, and then Friday morning I weighed in at 148.4, and I haven't checked my weight since this morning. But Monday through Thursday did really well with my eating. Thursday night we went to kind of like a get-together where it was Halloween treats and pumpkin carving, and just to get together where we could enjoy food that we normally wouldn't have. So I ended up that night ordering a Subway sandwich. So I had that. I had the oven roasted chicken with veggies, oil and vinegar on wheat bread. And then I enjoyed a few items that they had there. And I also had an iced coffee. So I didn't have a whole lot that night. So that's why you see the little bit up in weight for that night. Because I was still working out, I was still taking care of getting in all of my meals that I needed, that type thing. And then Friday, all the way until Sunday, I was just eating just to eat. I wasn't feeling well, so I wasn't in the zone. I wasn't there mentally. I also wanted to try not tracking calories and just eat like I normally would on the weekend. And as you can see, I still haven't learned that balance. I still haven't learned how to maintain yet under 150. And so my goal this week is to get back under 150 and focus on just eating, enjoying food, but just not going overboard like I normally do. Like, I have this problem with, it's either be strict on plan or go crazy. And I need to learn that balance. And I did a few times when I was counting calories, and then when I don't count calories, I don't realize how much that I'm actually eating until I see it on the scale. And so I'm still learning. This weekend I will probably track my calories to stay under, because that helped me. That helped me get under 150, and it helped me to stay under 150. When I saw 149 last week, I was excited. So I'm gonna try to stay within my maintenance range, which is 2100, 2150, around there. So I'm gonna try to do that this weekend and get right back below 150. But what I wanna talk about is portion control. This surgery has helped me so much by actually giving me portion control, because if I would have gone completely off plan before this surgery, I would have easily packed on more weight. And I would still be able to get in crazy amount of calories. Like right now, this weekend, each day, I probably was ranging between 2,500 to 2,700, right? If I were pre-surgery, right, I would be getting in easily 3,000 to 4,000 calories each day. So I can tell the difference between like fullness now. Like I can eat something, like the thumbnail is a picture of me with a huge pizza, right? Like before surgery, I could have eaten that whole pizza in a day. I had half a pizza in the whole entire day. So I had 2 slices when I was a quarter of the pizza when I was at the restaurant, and then I ate 2 slices that night. So definitely I can eat a whole lot less now. That is what's helping me actually even maintain, even when weekends that I splurge, or trips or traveling that I splurge, I cannot eat as much as I used to. So that is a huge improvement. That is something that I really enjoy about the surgery. And that's why I love my tool, because it really is. It is continual portion control. It's something that, you know, when I eat something, I get that fullness a lot faster than before when I would eat something before surgery. So that I'm grateful for. But it can also be tricky because yes, I can eat only a small amount in one sitting, but that doesn't mean that I can't eat something an hour later or 2 hours later. So it's so important to know your amounts and to really focus on filling up with fruits and vegetables, whole foods, whole grains with your lean protein, and not just eating junk food. Because junk food, I can eat a lot more junk food than healthy food. So that's why majority of the time that I eat healthy, because I want my portions to be under control. I want to be able to eat every 3 hours, not every hour. And if I eat a plate, let's say, of a lean protein with fruit and vegetables, right? Or a lean protein with a healthy carbohydrate and vegetables, I will stay full for 3 hours and I will be good in 3 hours to eat my next meal. If I were to eat 2 slices of pizza and an hour later, I'm going to be hungry again and I'm going to want to eat another 2 cups of food. And so when I'm eating healthy, I'm staying full longer. I'm also reducing the amount of cravings. So I'm not craving junk food when I'm eating healthy because I'm giving my body what it needs. And then also when I'm eating healthy, I feel great. You know, I do work out, I run. So it feels different when I'm eating healthy compared to when I'm eating junk food. Because when I try to run and I eat junk food, I feel like crap. So that's why I enjoy eating healthy majority of the time. And it also helps me to keep the weight off. Yes, I gained, 2.8 pounds, almost 3 pounds, right? But I still feel the same. I don't feel like I gained 5 or more. I just feel the same. I feel normal. Now, what I'm doing though is I'm not allowing myself to continue down the path of gaining weight, right? Because I gained 3 pounds. Now I want to get that 3 pounds off. I don't want to keep gaining to where then I get over 155 and then over 160 and so on and so on. I want to get back under 150. That way I can continue maintaining because I do want my maintenance range to change. 150 to 155 I used as a maintenance range for a good year, right? But I'm more comfortable at 145 to 150. So that's why I want to change my maintenance there. It's not because I feel like I need to lose more weight. Yes, I'm at a higher body fat than I want to be. And yes, that's why I'm lifting weights and I'm running and I'm taking care of myself and I'm eating healthy, right? Majority of the time. But I want to feel good. And 145 was my magic number. When I did 80-day obsession and I got down close to 145, I felt great. So that's why I have my maintenance changing to that instead of what I originally had my maintenance at. So I just wanted to share that I'm just so grateful for this surgery that I got. And just because I struggle sometimes with my eating and I have problems with portions, right? I obviously this weekend I ate more than I should have. That's why I had a gain. But that doesn't mean that I can't change things around and use my tool and understand, okay, I had fun this past weekend. Now it's time to get back on track and really focus on my health and get back under 150 where I feel more comfortable and that I look better. And so that is my goal this week. And then also another goal, this book, I meant for 2019, I wanted to read each chapter because each chapter is a month. So, starting with chapter 1, it starts with January, February, and so on until you get to December. I'm stuck on May. I have not moved forward past chapter May. So my goal is to this week finish May and then so on until I get to October or November, depending on when I get to it. So I want to catch up and I want to finish this book by the end of this year. I don't want to just read it really fast because I want to get stuff out of it. But this is my goal, is I will finish this book by the end of this year. I need to get more into reading personal development. I have been terrible at it. I did buy also another book that I'm excited to read. It's this one, How Not to Die. This one was recommended by a vegan, so I really want to read this. And then I also have a book called Proteinaholic that I want to read. Now, as far as vegan, I don't know if I will be 100% vegan. That is a goal that I would like to work towards, more vegetarian, and just eating less meat. But I'm interested. I'm interested in just adding more fruits and vegetables into my diet, whole grains, legumes, nuts, those type things, soy, tofu, just everything that is away from animal, and just use animal products less often. And so that is my overall goal. So that's why I really am interested in reading more of those type of books, just because, I don't know, I just feel better. I feel better when I don't eat meat. And I don't eat a lot of meat to begin with. Pretty much all day, I will eat just regular like dairy or eggs or just fruits and vegetables. And then during nighttime for my dinner, that's when I will have the meat. And it's just a small portion. And I like it that way. I actually prefer it that way. And so I'm trying to get my family more into a vegetarian, meatless, because we started Meatless Mondays, and so we're continuing with that. So I just want to eat less meat, and that's my end goal. So I'm just doing some reading, some light reading, right? But yeah, so I want to work on doing more personal development. This is something that I did last year that was very helpful. I was doing like a book a month, and I've been just really getting off that, and I need to get back into it. So that's it. That's it for this week. So my goal is to get back under 150 and to stay there for good. And I'm going to have bumps in the road, you guys. This journey is not going to be perfect. There's going to be times where we're going to gain weight when we don't want to. And all we need to do is get back on track and get back to our goals that we had set for ourselves, and just not let us don't let this hold you back. You know, if you make a mistake, it's no big deal. You pick yourself back up, keep moving forward, and not necessarily forget your past, but learn from it and know that, you know, you can change. You can definitely change. But yes, so I will talk to you all next week. Have an amazing week and see you next Monday. Bye for now.